More and more evidence keeps coming out about these election irregularities, but who cares about that? Because there's no evidence, and Joey Beesman is even there. Whatever, dude. But hey, look, just hit the gal or the duck geezler, and you'll see what's popping. Some jabrons in Georgia undercover some more ballots mysteriously, and it was on an SD card. It was in my back pocket. I put it through the washing machine. Whatever. We're supposed to believe all that stuff, but okay. You got more and more issues in Michigan. You got dead people voting. You got evidence just falling out of the sky mysteriously, but who cares? As long as you voted for Joey Beesman, you don't really care about this. You don't care about the integrity of these elections. All you care about is the basement getting in and destroying everything. Meanwhile, every big blue merchant of trash is just like, attempted coup, tyranny, comparing Donald Trump rallies to Klan rallies. Yo, Ilhan Omar, you're trash. Whatever, though. Who cares? They can just say whatever the fuck they want, apparently. Party of unity and rhythm. Whatever, dude. All right, yeah, take a look in the frickin' mirror, Jack. Whatever. But more election information continues to come out. The evidence that doesn't exist. There's no baseless claims. Trump attempted coup. Baseless claims. Meanwhile, evidence just drops out every single day. But whatever, that's fine. Meanwhile, despite all of this madness, the big blue garbage merchants, aka peddlers of hot garb, have no problem issuing absolutely egregious lockdown rules that continue to get more and more ridiculous as the day goes on. Like the governor of Pennsylvania issuing new CoronaClap rules that suggest that you should wear a face diaper in your own house. But thankfully, because I have faith in America and faith in Americans, I love seeing people like the sheriffs in upstate New York defying Governor Dehydrated Owl's CoronaClap restrictions, saying that you can't have more than 10 people in your home for Thanksgiving, and the sheriffs just come out straight away and go, we're not gonna enforce that. I don't think there's anything in the fucking Constitution that says that we can do that, you fucking owl. So that's it. That's the thing. These are the signs that validate the things that I said in my video yesterday. You can't just make these egregious rules and not expect the people, the American people, to fight back to this. And what's even more inspirational is you're seeing businesses across the land say, we're not shutting down, fam, because you have to give Americans freedom to make their own decisions. And I'm not saying that we're not at risk, but shutting down these restaurants and saying this is essential and this is not, and just hand-picking what can stay open is hot garbage. So I support all of this stuff, and I'm super excited, happy, and inspired to see people standing up. Because in my humble opinion, I do believe that there's a lot of evidence to suggest that these supposed cures, these supposed solutions, may be actually worse than the infection itself. And that is the problem. You can't just hand-pick what's going to shut down and what's not. You got to say, hey, do the social distancing, wear the mask in such and such a place, if that even works, but whatever. But again, just take the precautions yourself. You can't just lock down the entire planet. Think about the other negative effects that come as a result of all of this. All the businesses and livelihoods that are getting destroyed. Who cares about substance abuse? Who cares about addiction? Who cares about all of the physical abuse and all the domestic abuse that's happening? Who cares about all of the other things that are going to happen as a result of all these businesses and jobs simply being destroyed? There's a lot of other things that are on the table right now. And aside from all of that, there's a lot of fishy stuff going on with the numbers. There's a lot of fishy stuff going on with the test that tests positive in one nose and not in the other. There's a lot of different things that are kind of weird. We know that the numbers have been goosed in a lot of ways. We know that deaths have been counted when they're not actually deaths from it. There's a lot of different irregularities. And to just say like, hey, we're going to shut down every single business, destroy the economy to as a response to this, I just think is outrageous. Like, we've given it the time, we're slowing the spread, whatever else, but let's just destroy everything and then just pay everybody a paycheck. Come on, man. This is ridiculous, and we've given it the time that I think is necessary. Not to mention the fact that Donald J. Ballgame, who absolutely nobody thought could get any vaccine to market, and Joey Dumpster certainly wouldn't have, just managed to pull off getting multiple vaccines to market, which, you know, who knows if those are good or not, but he still did it. He followed his word before Thanksgiving even hit. But yeah, just the fastest vaccine ever in the history of time. But yeah, whatever. He's a racist. He's evil. White supremacist. Whatever. No credit for anything ever. Okay. But whatever. It's just par for the course because hypocrisy is the name of the game. 2020 hypocrisy year. No big deal. John Oliver coming out on Sunday with his last episode of the season on HBO, suggesting that any person that would question this election and all this hot garbanzo, suggesting that you're insane for doing that when 1 year ago to the day, this jabron put out a video about the Dominion voting machines and questioning their validity. Does this mofo not have, I don't know, memory? Look at your own video, you jabron. But hey, whatever. Hypocrisy is the name of the game. Hypocrisy 2020, overstepping all of the rules, being egregious and just absolutely destroying all things in the name of, I don't know, something that's unproven. It's just the name of the game, 2020. It's so dumb. But as all the real facts hash out, the mainstream media and pretty much everybody on Team pretty much does the exact same thing that they always do. Be extremely hypocritical about their actions versus what they say that you need to follow. Maybe trying to shut down any voice or suggest that any voice is racist that disagrees with their voice. And then just using the CoronaClap as a Trojan horse for socialism, communism, and just absolute and utter takeover of all parts of your daily life. This stuff is nuts, and you have to understand that this is part of a much bigger game. And I don't need to lecture you or educate you on that. All you got to do is just do a little bit of research about the Great Reset and a variety of other things that these guys are using to usher in these supposed sweeping changes. This is our great opportunity. Because if they'll lie to you in one place and admit that they lied to you and they'll just take control of all elements of your life, what's to say that they're not just going to grasp at this one? This is yet another opportunity. And we should all be very critical of this. We need to look into this. We need to do our own research, and we need to stand up for ourselves and our freedoms. It's very important that every individual person considers what is occurring, does their own research, speaks out, and stands up against this. So, hey, whatever, but yeah, what do I know? But hey, do some research and you'll see the frustration. You'll understand what all the true patriots are seeing. They're like, why are people not seeing this? And people are like, Joey Beesman, like, give me free college, dude. All right, you're looking in the wrong place, friends. So for now, we continue to wait for more election results, and we continue to watch our fellow American patriots standing up for their rights and defying the orders that are pretty much egregious. But, we're going to see what happens as time goes on. All I know is that Donnie Ballgame has been dropping a whole lot of bombs, and we're running out of time for this election stuff, so we're going to see what's happening. So I'm on the edge of my seat. I do believe that Donnie Ballgame will rise again, and hey, I'm really appreciating, and I find myself very inspired by what our fellow Americans and really fellow patriots around the world have been doing and saying and standing up. So speak out, do more research, turn off that mainstream garbage flow, and Donnie will rise again.